And as far as, what I guess rankings of teams, my understanding that this is a high school varsity team, and they rank, as far as the national AA rankings, they're like an 87. We're an 85. But they played from what I understand, somebody said they played an 85 ranked team, I guess, this past week, and only won by one. So, those rankings can be a little deceptive. But you never know. We'll see. I think if we come out and play like we played in the first game, we can play with anybody. Not at all. Nope. I mean, I was wanting lots of shots of you anyway, so yeah, you're good. It's a little chilly. Get that out of your way. All right, so it looks like the starting lineup is going to be, we got Carpenter out there. We got Gavin Korn and Jackson Scott. And then on D, we're going to start with Asher Knight and Luke Bates. As you guys have probably figured out, Steve typically rotates that around. There we go. Carpenter wins that face-off, sends it deep. Jackson's going to chase. Comes back out to center ice. Asher to Bates. Bates sends that up. Carpenter's going to chase. And we're going to have our first whistle. Not real sure what the call was there, but they're bringing it back down to our end of the ice. Probably intentional offsides if I had to guess. Carp picks at the corner, Bates around. Scott lets it go. Korn pressuring. Forgot to mention, Jackson Knight's in goal for this game. Jackson shot, that's over the goal. Graham rushes in, sends it deep. So we get a line change. O'Donnell dumps it deep again. Puck around behind the net, cycles it back to the point, but nobody really there and didn't make it all the way out anyway. Good pressure so far. Gage. And that's in the back of the net. So Gage Dunlap started us off with the scoring last game and does the same this game. Great job there. Again, it just shows, put the puck on net, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, it wasn't a hard shot, wasn't anything deceptive about it. He just flipped it on net and the goalie missed it. Liam on the puck. Liam just backhands that out. That's going to be offsides, but delay offsides, so puck comes around. Liam looking, surveying, sends it around to Graham. Graham sends it up to Gage. Shot. Jackson's going to cover that up. Welcome, James. Good to see you. Wish you were here, buddy. Miss you saving my seat. Hanging out with me. All right, so now we're going to have the law firm of Myers, Mallory, and Barnard with Leonard and Sigley out there. Actually, I take that back. Roman Myers is out there. Fresh off, he's actually a U16 player. And they literally just got off the ice playing a game, so he's got to be tired. Puck's going to be sent in. Goes around. Come on, boys. Jackson. Blocker save there. Carson's out there. Carson picks it back up and is going to send it around. Nobody over there. Halter picks it up at the blue line. Glenbrook, a little more pep in their step. Shot deflected by Jackson. Looked like a pinball machine there with those flippers going. Carson's looking, getting a shift. Carson's going to send it off the boards. Myers Jr. out there battling. Puck comes back to Carson. Carson sends it back up the boards. Redley's going to dump it. That's going to be an icing, but we needed a change anyway. That's going to come back to our end of the ice. 11:45 left in the first. Wild lead 1-0. So far, pretty good action. This team seems like they rely more on skill and speed than being physically aggressive, but we'll see how that goes throughout the game. Shot right off the face-off. Jackson blockered that one up into the netting, so we'll have another face-off. And this is Drew Meyer taking that with Sammy. Oh, another shot put on Jackson. Jackson's able to stop that. Puck comes up to Noah. Noah sends it to Myers. Myers goes around everybody. Referee gets in his way, or the linesman gets in his way. But Myers is able to contain it. Takes it around the boards. Mallory sends it deep. Back to the point. Sent deep again by Graham. I'm sorry, that's not Graham, that's Asher. Sammy keeps the puck in. Myers, quick shot, gets blocked out front. Puck's going to come the length of the ice. Mercy. It came the length of the ice, bounced off the boards, odd, and Jackson had to make a play on it. And we just cleared the puck for an icing. So it's going to come back to our end with 10:44 left in the first. Graham's going to be out there. Liam's out. Carpenter's out. Korn and Scott. Another face-off on our end. Graham's going to send that around. Korn tries to get it out. Now he does. But he sends it across ice, nobody there. Carpenter tries to send it forward to Jackson. Passing we had in the first game is not quite clicking so far in this game. But this team is a little more skilled, a little quicker. So you got to give credit to them for some of that. There's Graham. Graham's going to come, take it. He's going to just take it actually, he gains the red line and dumps it deep. Takes an odd carom off the backboard, and the goalie covers it. Carson's back out. Sigley's back out. Gage is out. Luster's out there, and I believe that may be O'Donnell. Not sure what all that was about, but their parents didn't like it a whole lot. Nice play by Sigley right there. Kid had a jump on him, and Sigley wrestled it away from him. Here comes Glenbrook again. Carson with a block. Sigley sends it up the board to Gage. Gage gains the red line and sends it deep. Another odd bounce off the boards right to the goalie by the post. Going to get a wholesale change here again. Actually, I take that back. Leonard and Sigley are going to stay on, and we do a forward change. Sigley holds it, sends it across to Leonard. Leonard, centering pass. That's deflected out front. Shot, Roman Myers. He is leveled after the play, no call by the referee. But the goalie had to make a nice save on his shot. They're waving off icing on this one. Nope, they called icing on this one. So I'm going to guess Carson and Sigley are going to leave the ice, and we'll have looks like a wholesale change here. Myers, Mallory, Barnard out, along with Bates and Knight. 8:50 left in the first. Wild still lead 1-0. Been a much more even game this game. Last game we spent the majority in our offensive zone. Asher with a shot. That's deflected. Don't think it ever made it to the goalie. Dribbles to the net, and the goalie covers. Referee didn't want to blow the whistle. But he finally does. Referee telling Drew to settle down. I'm not sure he was really doing anything crazy, but Myers wins the face-off to Mallory. Mallory's shot deflected. Glenbrook's going to come out with it. Stick check right there. Barnard's just going to burn past everybody. Myers trailing. Shot, Sammy. That's stopped by the goalie. Little scrum in front of the net.
Good job, Lyle. Good job, boys.
Sammy with a huge burst of speed right there. Just drove down the right side of the ice, straight to the net, took a shot, and the goalie's going to cover. So nice play by Sammy. Of course, he had Myers trailing, but there was a defender trailing as well. So better that he take the shot. Looks like we've got Carp out there. Korn's out there. Lloyd and Asher on defense. Graham pinches, sends it deep. Jackson Scott would be the other forward. Puck's going to come down. Jackson sends it out. Graham kicks it to himself. Circles around. Oh my gracious, he sends that. He tried to send it to Liam. Liam just completely, I don't think he was looking for it. Shot, that's deflected out front. Graham sends it to Korn. Korn back to Graham. Nice give and go down the boards. Drop pass by Graham to Carpenter. Nice back check by Scott right there. Speed of this game is a lot faster than the last one. Uh-oh. They're going to call a penalty on that, on Korn. I guess they're going to call, not sure what they're going to call, but he did take the kid down. But the kid had the puck. I'm not sure. What's that, Marty? Well, that happened. These are the same referees we had in the first game, and that happened the entire game, and they didn't call it then, so I don't know why they're starting now. Regardless, I think they called interference maybe. Shot, and that's in the back of the net. Not a super hard shot, but I'm not sure Jackson ever saw it. So with 6:55 left in the first, that's going to make it 1-1. Sigley's going to step into that one, get it back out of the zone. Glenbrook sends it back in. Carson's going to collect it, sends it forward to somebody, I'm not sure who. Nice trail by O'Donnell right there. Shot. Goalie's going to collect that. Face off. Shot. That was kind of a deflected blooper. That puck gets up over Carson and is going to be an icing. So 6:23 left. We're going to bring it back the length of the ice. Sigley and Leonard still out there. Luster, O'Donnell, maybe Korn. I can't see. That's Luster out there. Puck comes back to center ice. Sigley, nice play to just chip it forward. Luster not able to get a stick on it. O'Donnell tied up at center ice. Carson's going to backhand that to Gage. Gage is going to send it deep. It catches in a change right there. Send it the length of the ice, but thank goodness Bates was able to get over. He sends it forward. Bates is going to collect it behind the net. Nice little move there to get the defender off of him. Nice move by Redley right there, chipping it off the board to himself. Roman Myers looking for somebody to send it to. Back to Bates here. Bates sends it up the ice. Just back and forth right now. A lot of neutral zone back and forth. Halter out there. Shot. That's deflected by Jackson into the corner. Lots of stretch passing going on through the neutral zone. Neither team really controlling it that well at this point. All that passing that we did in the first game, we're not quite connecting like we were in this game. 4:43 left in the first. Score tied 1-1. Myers on the face-off. Shot blocked by Sammy. Another shot. That was offsides, and they're going to call intentional offsides on that and bring it to the length of the ice. Which it was. They still had a player in, and he took a shot on goal, so that is the textbook definition of intentional offsides. Shot, Noah. Sammy, shot. Myers out there. Sammy going around everybody, tries to, loses the puck. Noah. Fighting like a madman. 3-on-1. Now Drew gets it up to Sammy. Sammy across to Drew. Drew not able to get a stick on it. Centering pass by Drew to Sammy. Sammy, again, not able to get his stick on it this time. Puck's going to come back to center ice. Liam sends it across ice to Sammy, but off the mark. They're going to call a hook on Myers right there. Nope. I guess they called offsides. And that's good because we definitely don't need another penalty. This team's got speed. So we do not need a penalty kill. Sigley up to Ford. Ford to Scott. Ford follows up on the forecheck. Gavin's on the puck. Comes up. Leonard keeps it along the board, sends it back deep. Comes back to him. Carpenter, pops out. But Sigley's there. Sigley looking. Sigley just fakes that kid out. Loses the handle on it, though. Now Leonard's going to collect it and send it forward. Sigley tries a little touch pass there, misses the mark. Leonard's going to collect it at the blue line. Stretch pass up to Gavin. Shot, that's paddled away by the goalie. Jackson Scott looking, tries to split the defenders, not able to. Leonard sends it deep. Gavin collects it on the boards. Sigley keeps it in. Shoulder into Carpenter. Carpenter took a head dive into the Carson shot. That's a mile high. Sigley tries to get it deep, not able to. Deflected by the forward of Glenbrook. Carson's going to pinch, send it deep again. Nice pressure on this shift. Glenbrook's had enough of it, and they're going to send it the length of the ice for an icing. And we're going to get a line change as well. So Luster's going to be out there. Bates and Asher Knight. Gage is out there. Shot's loose. Puck's going to come back into our end. And icing, which is going to bring it back the length of the ice. Referee the linesman's constantly telling Glenbrook to back up. So he finally threw the center out for the face-off. Back to action here. Right across the crease. Bates is able to keep it in. Gage, centering pass. Somebody's down. They're not going to stop the play for him. That's going to be a Glenbrook goal. With our player laying on the ice on the other end, hurt. Referees didn't stop the play. Of course, then he would have taken the advantage away from Glenbrook, which, so I understand. Still don't like it, but I understand. Here comes Glenbrook again. Williams sends that forward, not able to connect. Redley chasing Halter there. Here we go. 1 on 3. Get a shot out. Got 38 seconds left in the period. Scores 2-1, not 1-1. The score table's not great at keeping up with stuff. We figured that out last game. Barnard, Myers, Mallory, Leonard, Sigley all out there again. How's that not a penalty? And that kid just slammed into Sammy. 15 seconds left in the period. Refs need to get their stuff together. Barnard with a backhand shot at the buzzer, but it doesn't go in. Leonard signaling he wanted to stay on the ice. I don't really. Oh, I guess we're doing an ice cut after the first period instead of between the second and third. So we'll get back to action here in about 15 minutes. Hang with us. A lot more action in that game in that period than in the last game. This team's a lot faster, better skilled. And as I mentioned in the beginning, it's showing they have a higher ranking than the last team we played. But we've also shown that we can play with them. So we'll see what happens. Definitely think there's some room for improvement from the reffing crew. Steve's talking to him about it, I'm sure, right now. Not really a whole lot to say other than you can definitely tell the skill level's much better on this team than the last team. And we've not been able to connect as much with our passing and that kind of thing. So
are getting hot. After two people got hit in the head, he was like, "You're a game official. You can't talk anymore."
Did you call him a little?
Yeah.
All right, well, keep it clean.
I'm just saying, I might get run from the box if I hit people in the head and not calling it. Somebody, who's gonna take over if I get run?
I mean, I can do it with the camera. So apparently Asher's dad, who is doing the penalty box, got a warning from the referees to shut his mouth. I will say, I agree with him that there have been some missed calls. Referees don't see it that way. Take a seat for a few minutes. Uh-oh. I'm not sure which one of our players it was that was down when they scored their second goal, but he did get hit awkwardly and had a hard time getting up, and there was no call or seeming concern from the umpire or the referees or the line judges or anybody else. So there's that. If you're just joining us, doing an ice cut between the first and second periods this game. So there will not be a cut between the second and third.
Every time I go through that door, I try to open it. Every single time.
I do hope that this little bit of a break gives Steve an opportunity to collect the boys, because there toward the end of the first period, it looked like their head was spinning just a little bit. I mean, this team is quick. They've got some skill. So I guess in a way of a recap, we definitely did not pass as well or as we did in the first game. But again, you kind of have to attribute some of that to the Glenbrook team. The boys feel like their time and space has been cut down with the speed of this team. Or at least that's what it looks like to me. Hopefully Steve will be able to get that do some scheming to get that taken care of. winding down on the ice cut here. We should be back to action in the next 5 to 7 minutes. I'm not going to say this is the best team we've played all year, but they're definitely there. I would put them up there with probably the Atlanta Fire. Not quite as good as the Predators, but as good or maybe slightly better than the Fire. The good news about the whole thing is we've held our own against them. We've had a couple of goals that, one of them I don't think Jackson was, I think he was screened and didn't even see it. And that last one, kind of an odd man rush kind of situation with one of our players laying on the ice on the other end. It was the end of the ice cut there. Zamboni's lining up to go off. Should be back to action here in just a couple minutes. For those of you wondering, which probably most of you aren't, but if you're wondering, 15-minute periods, we're playing high school rules, so, delay offsides and no icing during a power play or penalty kill, which is, that's normal hockey rules, but in our, at most tournaments we play in, and our SCL league play, they're not playing that way. So I do like the delay offsides, and I definitely like the fact that you can ice the puck with no consequence to clear your end of the ice during a power play or a penalty kill, I should say. Teams are set to come back on. I'm sure parents will be filtering back in here in just a minute. One thing about it is cold in here. Looks like we've got a player coming out. Nope, that's for the other team. Never mind. I was going to say it looked like we had a player coming out in street clothes, but that's the other team. Getting close to being back to live action. There's the whistle. Looks like Jax is going to stay in the goal. We'll start out with the Myers-Mallory-Barnard line, looks like. Nope. Yeah, those three are going to start as forwards, and then we're going to have, looks like, Bates and Asher Knight on defense. And we're off. Myers fighting for the puck. Back to Bates. Bates up to Sammy. Sammy across to Drew, but misses the mark. Myers cuts that kid off. Bates fighting for the puck behind the net. And that's going to be an ice on the Wild. So they'll come back to our end. Be great if the clock guy would stop the clock. Stop the clock! Stop the clock! Stop the clock! He's let 30 seconds run off. I guess they're just going to let that 30 seconds go. All right, so Leonard and Sigley out there. Leonard at the point, puts it on net, blocked by the goalie. Sigley collects that. He's looking. Uh-oh, not good. 2-on-1. Leonard's going to collect this, sends it back around to Sigley. Sigley's going to take his time, sends it back to Leonard. Uh-oh, Leonard got it stolen from him. 3 of our players there, just 1 of theirs, and we can't get it out from behind the net. That should be a trip, but they're not going to call that. Leonard's going to pick it up behind the net. He's looking, sends it up to Myers. Myers goes down the boards. Comes out with it. Shot, that's way wide left. Barnard's going to collect it. Puck's going to pop out. Leonard's going to collect it in the neutral zone. He's looking, surveying, sends it forward, tries to send it to Mallory. Mallory tipped it, but not able to get a stick on it. Carpenter out. That one goes out into the bench. So it's going to be a face-off by the Glenbrook net. .12:38 left in the second period. Carpenter comes around with it. He's looking. Sends it back to Knutson. He sends it deep to Korn. Korn circles back to Jackson. Centering pass. Nobody there. Cleared. Korn. Jackson Scott's after it again. Harassing. Nice play by. That whole thing right there was because of Jackson Scott. That's the whole reason we still have this puck in there because Jackson was hard on the forecheck. Graham's going to collect it in the neutral zone, sends it across to Jackson, who tips it in, and Luster's going to chase. Graham takes it down the boards and is going to continue pursuing. We need one of our forwards to drop back. Jackson, shot. That's wide left. Another shot by Liam, high and wide. Puck squirts out of the zone Graham's going to chase. Puck's on end. Just rolling, so Graham's able to collect it. Sends it across to Liam. Liam tries to get it up, but not a great pass. Glenbrook now controlling the puck in there. Okay, so we send it out. That's going to be icing. And get a change. It's like Carson's back out there, which means Sigley's out there. Gage is out there. Wild parents calling for a penalty, but referees disagree and we'll have a face-off.
Boys, you got it. Go deep.
Leonard jumps that pass and deflects it away from the forward. Centering pass, nobody there. O'Donnell had the opportunity to level that kid and wasn't able, didn't take the opportunity.
Good job, C. Go Wild.
Leonard's gonna, puck pops out. Shot, that's wide left. I guess that's the strategy. The kid fell at Gage's feet and just held on so he couldn't move. Leonard misses that one. Sigley sends it around. Sigley on the puck again. Sends it up to Gage. Gage is just going to whack that one down the ice. So with 9:25 left, we'll have another icing and a face-off on our end. And we're going to get a line change. Halter's out there. Korn's out there. Redley.
Let's go Wild.
Bates is out there. The effort has been there, but we have not been controlling the puck at all this period.
Red, there you go, Red. Take it, big. Go. Go.
Dump that down. Halter's going to grab it in the corner. Redley's with him. Glenbrook comes through the neutral zone.
Go, take it.
Shot.
Jax, love that glove, buddy. Love that glove.
Shot, and Jackson's going to glove that one, so we'll have another face-off. 8:16 left in the second. Referee blowing that whistle with authority. Shot, Jackson deflects that. Graham on the puck. Graham reverses course, goes the other way, sends it up, but just rockets it right into the feet of our forward. Liam sends that around. Got Sammy, Noah, and Barnard out there, but even they're not able to get it out at the moment. We'll scrum along the wall here. Mallory drives, pass, shot. Liam, shot. 3 shots right there, all stopped by their goalie. So you got to give credit where credit's due. He played those 3 well. Shot on Jackson. Jackson's able to deflect that. Jackson Scott out there. Liam just let that kid go right around him. Shot, nice play by Jackson. Make that save. Jackson Scott loses the handle. Now he's being fought in the corner. Fight for the puck in the corner. That should have been an ice, but they waved it off. Not real sure why. I mean, nobody got within a mile of touching that one. Carson sends it right at the head of the linesman. Sigley, nice pinch right there. Carson sends it up to Carp. Carp across the neutral zone. Tries to get it back to Jackson Scott, but a little behind him, but Jackson is able to send it deep. Carp's got it. 2 on him. No help. Carpenter getting frustrated, you can tell. Carson sends that across to Jackson Scott. Jackson back to Carpenter. Back to Leonard. Leonard cross ice. Gets it up to somebody. I think that's Korn. Centering pass is loose. Carson frustrated. I mean, doing everything he can possibly do right there. Breakaway. Shot. Stopped by Jackson. Great play by Jackson. Carson was caught in the zone after that shot, and it ricocheted out, and their player had a breakaway. Jackson made a great save to stop that one. 4:42 left in the second. We still trail 1-2.
Let's go, Wyo!
I'll tell her, Jennifer. Shot, that's wide right. Gage puts it back on net. That's high. Knight, shot, weak and left. Gage, centering pass, deflected by Glenbrook. Deep angle shot from behind the net. Goalie was able to see that and fall on it. 4:07 left in the period. Got Knights and Bates out there, along with O'Donnell, Luster, and Dunlap. They threw us out of the circle that time. Another shot deflected by Jackson. That puck goes up, and Luster takes a shoulder mid-ice.
Come on, Drew. Mom needs one to grow on.
They're calling intentional offsides on, or no, they called a penalty on, not sure what the penalty was, but probably roughing. I did see one of our players go flying. So we're going to be with 3:42 left in the second. We're going to be on the power play. Myers, shot, still loose. Noah sends it to Sammy, shot, still loose. Puck comes back to Carson. Carson not able to hold it in. Noah sends it across to Sammy, and their player intercepts the pass and sends it deep. Jackson fumbling around with it. He better get back in front of the net. One player of theirs is harassing, causing problems. Leonard's going to bring the puck out. Bad pass. That's going to be icing. Bad pass by Carson right there. Trying to get it to Drew, but just missed him. Still our power play for the next 40 seconds. We can do something with it, hopefully. One of their players is tying the puck up. Now Drew's going to come out with it himself. Drew's going to drive down the left boards, circles the net, looking, centering pass. Net's off. We experienced a lot of this in the first game with the net off. 2:31 left in the second, 19 seconds left in our power play. Going to have a change here.
Let's go, Lyle!
Back to Bates. Bates to back behind the net. Halter. Myers Jr. sends it deep. 4 seconds left in the power play. Nifty little move right there. Shot by Halter. I'm sorry, that was by Redley. I don't know if you saw that, but we lost the handle. Their player came out of the box, stretch pass, hit him right on the tape, and he buried it. I mean, it was him versus Jackson. He put a good shot on it. Nothing Jackson could do on that one.
Let's go, get it back! Let's go, Lyle! To the net, boys! Got it, Red!
Back to Graham. Our passing in this game has been an issue because our boys, I guess, are feeling like they don't have time or whatever. This team is definitely faster. Nice job to get back on sides. Liam, not a good idea to pinch right there. Graham with a great stick check. Shot, that's deflected by Jackson up into the netting. Bodies flying everywhere. They are going to pull this out to center ice. Yeah, Mom, it's been a interesting one so far. What I see from our boys is they're getting frustrated because they can't get any, they can't build any momentum. Carpenter's going to come out with it. Shot. That's paddled by the goalie. Carpenter's got it back. Shot by Liam. Stopped by the goalie. Corn's going to come out with, I'm sorry, that's Scott with it. Scott goes right around everybody. Shot. Goalie stops it. Carpenter tries to get it back to Corn. Carpenter. Drop pass. Not able to get it to Roman. Leonard's going to collect this one. Sends it back up to Scott. Scott to Ford. Puck's going to be dumped deep. And we'll get a line change. Carson just picks that kid's pocket. Still comes into our end. Carson's going to collect it along the boards, and that'll end the second period with the Wild trailing 1-3. We'll see what happens in this third period, but our boys going to have to get a little more physical to slow them down, and going to have to start making more accurate passes. Jackson's done a good job so far. There have been a lot of tough shots. He's had several one-on-ones, especially in that period. Start this period with Sigley and Leonard on defense. Gage is out there, Luster, and I believe that is O'Donnell. I have to double check. Back to Carson. Carson sends it back forward to Gage. Luster. Puck pops back out to Carson. Carson tried to just dump it in the corner, but got a little too much on it and it hit the ceiling. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. See what he was trying to do, but a little too much mustard on that one. A little too much air under it. Glenbrook wins that one. Carson's going to collect it, sends it back up the boards. Should not be an ice, no, it's not going to be. It actually got on net. Sigley with pressure. Goes behind the net. Carson's going to get back there. Shot. Net's off. Net's off. So with the net coming off the Moors, we'll have another face-off. Asher and Bates are out there. Myers Jr., Halter. Not sure who that is on the other side. Redley. Not a good pass to go right across the middle. Glenbrook picked that off. Bates digging it out of the referee's skates. Bates up to Redley. Redley sends it deep. Pressure behind the net. That should be intentional offsides, but they're going to wave it off. The kid clears the zone. Bates is going to take it, sends it deep. Myers holds it, sends it deep. Puck pops out to Bates. Bates shot, that's gloved by the goalie. Myers, Mallory, Barnard out there with Lloyd and Liam. Liam misses that one, but is able to get back. Graham's going to come across, loses an edge. Sammy not able to get there. Liam across. Barnard's going to get back. Wide left. Not sure what they blew the whistle for on that one. I didn't see it hit the net, and it doesn't seem like the net was off. 12:28 left in the third. We trail 1-3. Mallory gains his own, gets to Sammy. Sammy, shot, it's loose. Sammy centering pass. Myers sends it, tries to send it back deep, but not able to. Graham poke check. There's a penalty on Glenbrook. Should be 2 penalties, but they're only probably going to call the one. Called roughing. And they just let another 30 seconds run off the clock. Need to get this guy squared away on the clock over there. He's killing our opportunity. Well, they just put 5 seconds back on. Now they got to figure out how to put the penalty on the clock. There we go. Okay, now he's got 1:30. Penalties in the first game were 2 minutes. So I'm not sure. Leonard, shot. It's wide right. Glenbrook's going to come out with it. Carpenter. on the back check. Sends it back to Carson. Carson is going to collect this and sends it up to Bates. Carson holds it in, not able to hold it in. Now we got a 2-on-0 rush here. And they miss. I hate to say it, but they did have Jackson beat that time, passing it back and forth. And that's going to be offsides on us. They had Jackson beat, and the kid just bangs it off the side post. .43 seconds left in the power play, 10:39 left in the game. Back to Graham. Graham sends it forward. Noah not able to get there. Graham sends it up to Sammy, but not a great pass. Graham sends it up to Liam. Liam across the middle, nobody there. That's offsides. I'll bring it right here. 10 seconds left in the power play. Barnard, Myers, Mallory still out there. Graham and Liam on defense. Graham comes out from behind the net with it, sends it to Sammy. Sammy to Mallory. Here we go again, one-on-one rush. Nice stop by Jackson. Whiff on their part. Glenbrook collects it in the neutral zone. Sammy picks that up. Sammy won on the entire team. Carson's back out there. Sigley's back out. 9:25 left. Carson sends it up to Scott. Carson's going to collect this one again. Sends it up to Gage. Gage not able to handle it. Sigley at the blue line, sends it forward. Scott pressuring. Doesn't have control at the moment. Carson stick checks that away and kind of gently lays into him. Shot. Jackson was not expecting that and collects it. I think Jackson was expecting us to have control of that puck, not Glenbrook. Nice save. 8:42 left in the period. Puck cleared the zone, but it's not going to make the length of the ice, so no icing on this one. Gage not, it's offsides. Gage not breaking across the middle for the pass.
Go Wild!
8:11 left in the period. Our boys are definitely feeling a little, or seeming a little tired with the pace of this game. Shot right across the face of the net.
Let's go after it!
Shot. Sent back down. It's going to go the length of the ice, and that's going to be icing. 7:30 left in the period. Korn, Ford, Scott out there. Graham and Liam. Carpenter's going to collect that at the blue line. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Nobody's there. Carpenter lays a shoulder. Jackson. Shot on net by Liam. That's a mile high. Graham's going to come from center field. That's going to be a penalty on us, tripping. So with 6:51 left in the game, we're going to be on the penalty kill again. Jackson's, well, not Jackson. Who is that? Who is in the box? Don't know. They don't put it on the board. Leonard, Mallory, Myers, and Sigley out there. Shot, stopped by Jackson. A little bit of a premature whistle, but we'll take it. Jackson stopped that one, and the referee blew the whistle, and it kind of trickled out. 1:20 left in the penalty kill. Another shot deflected up into the netting. Lucky they didn't call tripping on Noah right there. He dove to put his stick out and potentially deflect the shot, but ended up taking the player's feet out. Luckily we didn't get a tripping call. Noah. That's Bates out there, not Sigley. Myers harassing him on the puck. Bates is going to come out. Bates sends it back around. Puck pops out of the zone. 6 minutes left in the period. 39 seconds left in the penalty kill. Bates is going to collect that at our blue line. He's just going to take it. 1-on-3. Takes a shot from behind the net, kind of. Korn sends that deep. Carpenter chasing. Goalie sends it around. Leonard's going to jump the pass at center ice, but not able to control it. But Bates does and sends it deep. 3 seconds left in the penalty kill, and that time is up. We're back to full strength. Leonard breaks that centering pass up. Tap forward to Carpenter. Carpenter sends it over to Scott. Scott drives it wide. Sends it on net, but it goes right across the crease. Nobody there to get it. Shot. Jackson still loose, and Jackson not able to collect that one. It ricocheted off of him, and the guy just buried it.
back, otherwise I'll lose it.
So with 4:45 left, that makes it 4-1 Glenbrook.
I gotta get it now.
Another shot way wide right. Tried to clear it out, but wasn't able to, and Jackson had to block her, save another shot. Still loose in front of her. Come on, boys, get it out of there. Graham just says, forget this, I'm taking it myself, sends it deep. Liam just absolutely kills that kid. I mean, Liam absolutely clobbered that kid. Kid's still trying to get up. And Liam's going to go to the box for roughing.
Until he was like, sorry, not sorry.
So we win that face-off. Shot by Jackson. Goalie was able to stop that. Goes the length of the ice, but power play or penalty kill, so no icing. 3:25 left in the game. Leonard jumps that pass again, and Leonard comes out controlling it. Sends it forward, and it sends it the length of the ice, and Halter's going to chase. Icing on the Glenbrook North team. We go the length of the ice for us. I think this clock keeper's got somewhere to be. He keeps letting the clock run. We've lost somewhere in the range of probably close to a minute this over the course of the game by him just letting the clock run. Shot deflected by Jackson. Halter's going to come out with it across to Redley. Graham jumps into play. Nice play by Jackson to block her that one. Shot off of Jackson's face mask that time. We're not giving him any help at all. They're just skating around. Redley was finally able to get off the ice. Jackson with another stop. Myers, frustration. I can just start to see it. Carson sends that the length of the ice. That's going to be icing.
Good job, Jackson! Way to not let up, buddy.
Keep working, Wyatt. Let's go.
Definitely not our best game. And I'm afraid in the last 2 minutes here, we're going to see some frustration start to boil over. Leonard's still out there. Sammy, Myers, and Barnard are out. Another ice. 7 seconds ran off the clock with that one. Myers wins that back to Leonard. Leonard sends it again the length of the ice. It's going to be another icing. 4 seconds ran off the clock that time. 1:56 left in the game.
Go Wild.
Myers for the face-off. Myers wins again, back to Leonard. Leonard sends it up to Sammy. Sammy can't control it. Leonard with a nice stick check. Myers is going to control it. He's just going to send it up to Sammy. Sammy with a breakaway. Shot. Goalie's able to handle that one. Going to be a penalty on Glenbrook for roughing. He just flattened Sigley at the blue line. Sigley didn't even have the puck. Ref trying to tell him what he did wrong. I can tell you what you did wrong. Can't hit somebody who doesn't have the puck. We're not supposed to anyway. Forward on the face-off. Bates sends it out, or sends it back to Knight. Knight looking, sends it back to Bates. Bates up to Ford. Ford. Bates lost his net guard again. You have to do something about that, Craig. Korn looking, back up to Bates. Bates, shot, deflected by the goalie, still loose. Korn, another shot, and that one's right into the chest of the goalie. 44 seconds left in the game. Korn circling, sends it back to Bates. Bates back to Korn. 30 seconds left. Bates collects it. Bates just going to go the length of the ice. Nope, not able to. Loses the handle. Jackson Scott looking for a way to get into the zone. Sends it deep. Ten seconds left. Bates is going to send it deep. 2 seconds. And that's going to end it with a kid just absolutely flattened Carpenter after the whistle. Well, some fireworks at the end of the game, but we can go for the handshake line here, see what happens. We don't play again until 8:30 tomorrow night. And then, of course, depending on how that all shakes out, we'll play again on Sunday, depending on where our standings are. Could be early in the day, could be late. I'll let you know. That's going to be it for this game. Thanks for tuning in. See you tomorrow.